Okay, we're inside my 58 Plymouth Suburban, and I think it's time to do some maintenance. Some long overdue maintenance. Let's warm it up a bit. It's always started that way. Pops off like a firecracker. It's time to do an oil change. I think it takes 5 quarts, but I got 6. And actually I bought this oil, back in, must have been 3 years ago. So that oil's been sitting in the back of the vehicle for that long, and the filter has too. So hopefully we can get this oil changed out and have some oil in. 1980, so that would be like 45-year oil in that crankcase. Should I be running that? I don't know. Maybe I'll be learning a lesson. All right, bring it back. Okay, we're rolling here. Should we see what this 45-year oil? Let me check here. Do the math on my phone. Let's see here. Oh, 42 years. Yep, 42 years old. It sounds like we're going to have a CAT scan. What's your cat? Oh, hi, Bandit. You want to do a CAT scan, Bandit? This is Bandit. He used to have a brother named Smokey, but we don't know what happened to him, so yeah. You're good, Kiki. You're good, Kiki. Sorry, they don't do tricks. All they do is purr and eat. And once in a while catch a mouse. Are you going to catch a mouse today? Meow, meow. Okay, meow, meow. Alright. CAT scan complete. You know, you can't even get a socket on this oil plug. You have to use an open-end wrench because the drag arm is in front of it. I'm getting kneaded, basically, majorly with a cat on my stomach. Yeah, Bandit. I have a bottle here. I ordered a sample kit from Blackstone Oil Testing, and if I get 30 likes on this video, I'm gonna send in an oil sample to Blackstone and see what oil quality is left in this thing. I think I saw some water in there. I probably should have drained it sooner. I think someone was right about me draining it sooner. Unfortunately, condensation. Oh, be careful, Bandit. Don't get oil on you. Okay, I'm glad I didn't drive very much on that oil. And they didn't make the filter very easy on this thing either. Yeah, that oil's ready to come out of there. Hi, Bandit. What? He's begging for attention. You know how cats are. Most of our cats are pretty good. We have one that's, call her the old lady, Harvest. She was a stray. And if she wants attention, she'll love you up. If she not, she'll get bristly. So, maybe a socket will fit in there. Let's see here. What size is that? Bigger than 11/16, 3/4. 3/4 it is. Okay. Will the ratchet get in there? I don't know. That was some thin oil, guys. Suppose I should remember you guys are watching right now. And it had some dead air there. Sorry about that. Might just have to edit some of that dead air out. I'm using open, what is it? I don't remember what video editor is right now. Open Shot? Something like that? You know, I do have a garage with a hoist, but I don't know if the hoist would lift this pig. It's a 3-phase motor on that hoist, and it's 2 screws on each side, and motor runs 1 screw, and then there's a chain going across the bottom, and that powers the other side, and it won't lift the pickup. And I'm guessing this thing is about the weight of a pickup with all the fins and stuff, and heavier than thicker than normal, thicker than the steel they put in today. Okay, I'll let the canister break loose here. Yep, it broke loose. Did you guys catch that? And that's the oil filter, friends. So there we have the canister that the oil filter cartridge goes into. This is how all the oil filters used to be. In fact, older cars did not even have oil filters, and some of them had a aftermarket put on them. A lot of them did. So this one came with it, and I can get a conversion for a screw-on filter. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I just try to keep this old pig original. Alright, I'm going to clean up and bring it back. Okay, we got all that oil drained out. Now we're adding oil. Already got 1 quart in there. Some of you maybe remember how the old oil cans came, oil containers came. They actually were cans, and they actually required a spout to pierce. You could either use a punch, or you could use a spout that would punch in, and it would pierce the can, and then it would you could pour from it. And I think this engine was designed better for that than these oil bottles. But
Funnel takes care of it. So I got 3 quarts in it right now. This is the third, and I'm going to check it at 5. I'm not sure of the quantity. I think it's a 5-quart engine. My 85 Dodge 1-ton with 360, which is basically the same engine, but a next generation, the LA instead of the Poly. It's a 5-quart. So there's some oil. There's some car channels, mechanics that get away with pouring oil, and they feature that. So maybe we can do some oil pouring here. And I got Bandit here again. Got a tail in my face. Bandit, I got the south end in my face. Prefer the north end. Yes, the south end is the tail, and what goes with the tail. There's 4, and we'll check it out one more here. And I'll probably put 1540 weight oil in this thing. This is 10W30 right now, 10 winter 30. And I'll never run this thing in cold weather again, so 1540 will serve the purpose. Okay, let's see here. Dipstick's right below you guys. Okay, wipe that off. Well, I should have a light up here. It's maybe a 6-quart engine. Well, the oil filter doesn't have any oil in it, and it's right at oil. So I'm going to move you guys because I don't want to crank you up. You're sitting on the generator, the fender, and front cowl support. So you guys would go for a ride. All right. I'll reposition the camera and bring you back here. All right, let's crank this thing up and see what, and then we'll let the oil filter fill up and we'll see where our oil sits. I bet you'll take a quart, be a 6-quart system. We aren't getting oil pressure. I don't like that. Well, Dan's learning curve. The filter is leaking, guys. I don't know what I did wrong. It's getting late. This will have to be continued tomorrow. I'm going to have to talk to the producer of these videos. I forgot to make a conclusion on that oil filter. I wasn't real happy with myself. It turns out that the oil canister is not self-centering with the bolt, and I had that oil canister cockeyed with the sealing surface on the block, so it was off-center. I lost a quart in that little bit we were running there. Good oil pump, yeah. So I loosened up the oil filter canister, made more of an effort to center it on the block, and it sealed up good. So, all right, on to the next segment of this video. What's this? Look what showed up in the mail, guys. You heard of this place? Blackstone Oil Analysis. I drained 45-year plus oil out of this car. Some people were saying, are you running it with that old oil in there? I'm going, yeah, I am. I'm planning on changing it, but, well, the first thing you need to do is change oil. Well, is that true? So, what I'm going to do is, when this video gets 30 likes, it's going to cost me $30 to send this into Blackstone and get an oil analysis. Well, does this oil have any life left in it? Is it all used up? Should I have drained it right away? Should I have not have ran it? I put this oil back in the engine when I was back in like 74, 75. So this oil has seen very little road and some mostly running, idling and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe that's not the best, but let's make a sample ready. And when I get 30 likes on this video, it'll go to Blackstone, okay? Let's see here. I've never done this before. Okay, so year, make, model. Was the oil changed in sample? Was the oil changed when the sample was taken? Yes. Are you interested in extended oil use? I don't know. Have you been using any additives? No. Would you like to be a TBN? TBN measures the amount of active present and only run in engine oil. No, I'm not going to do that. So it's going to be $30. So I'm going to send that in. All right, it's getting dark out here, so I better get this done instead of gabbing anymore. First time I've opened one of these up. Yeah, they got some pig mat in here. All right. Let's see now. Blackstone Laboratory, model, oil type. Okay. I guess that's what change. I'm going to read the instructions a little more, but I know, what I do know is they want this thing filled up. No, this isn't Coke in here. This is oil. You know, Minnesota, being August, mid-August, very little mosquitoes out here. Oh man, it's beautiful. It's supposed to be dog days of August and everything. It's beautiful. So let's give them a sample. Sounds like we're going to have a CAT scan. There we go. And I do have a mosquito buzzing my head. Who's here? It's Bandit. Should we say hi to Bandit? Hi, Bandit. Hi. He did have a brother named Smokey. Yes, he did. We don't know what happened to Smokey. Smokey was a friendly cat, but they're outdoor cats, and unfortunately, outdoor cats have a rough life. So, I mean, they get plenty of loving, but they have a rough life with everything else out here. So their main job is to get the rodents. Thanks, Bandit. So, I will finish reading the instructions and get this. Probably want this wrapped in this pig mat, I'm guessing, and then probably put in this Ziploc. See if I'm right when I read the instructions, huh? You guys ever read instructions? Nah. So, oh, there's a mosquito buzzing me. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Hey, Bandit. CAT scan time. Better put this cap on before he tips oil all over. I'd have to ask my daughter Liliana how old Bandit is. She knows the birth dates of all the cats. I almost got their names memorized. Look at that. There's enough ledge on that car for him to walk on. He can go yep, he went all the way back. Wouldn't do that in today's cars. Alright guys, 30 likes and I'll send this in. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And you know, if you're watching and you like what you see, you want to come back more, see what's happening with my old 58. This was my dad's car, and this has been in my life, all my life. Hard to believe that, isn't it? I almost gave up on it twice. My brother-in-law so gratefully brought it to a pole barn, and it sat there for 20 plus years. And then the pole barn got sold, so I had to take it out of there, and now I got it here. So, yeah, it runs well. It needs an exhaust system and needs a paint job. So I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. I don't have the money for paint. I'm $30 right now. I'm questioning if I should spend on oil samples. So 30 likes, guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you. Bye.